Hello, hello, hello. I'm late. Hello. I did remember, like, just earlier, I was like, oh, right, I'm gonna be late tonight. So I did mention it on Discord, but sorry about that. Thankfully, though, today is kind of just like the long-awaited, sure, but it's only a fishing stream, so it has been requested for a little bit. I mean, I've been kind of needing it. What the fuck? I saw there was a new Nodders, but I did not see that one though. Is she just baiting Twitch with that? Kind of feels like it. But it's good. It's good. So Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. Fuck. That's a bit of an issue. Because like I had my door closed throughout the evening, so heat could not get out that easily. And so it's mostly still here. Ah, well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it, as they say. uh, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say, really. Feels kind of weird, because, like, we have a stream tonight, we have a stream tomorrow. But there won't be a stream in 2 days. Like, feels weird to only have 2 streams in a row. Which, come to think of it, that's not something past Seraph would say. Like, only 2 streams in a row? What? Back then it was 2 streams in a month? What? That's a lot. Nah. Well, I mean, it's kind of true. It do be kind of true. It was so different back then, come to think of it. Like, it kind of felt like every stream was its own, like, mini event, if you will, kind of. Maybe that was just me. Maybe. But how it is right now isn't bad either. Although it's been weird, like, I've been playing Tales of Arise. Has it been 23 streams in a row? I think there was a Mahjong stream, like, after, like, 5 or 6. But, ow, I'm not used to, like, focusing this hard on a single game. Feels weird. Feels very weird. I've been kind of feeling like doing a Wind Waker rando amongst other things. There was one Mahjong stream, I think it was like, yeah, 5 or 6 Arise streams in, more or less. Could be wrong about that. I mean, there's one way to check. I kind of forgot to open my dashboard to see in case of big bad bots, but should be fine with the new, like, phone and email verification, whatever. Should be fine. At least there's no. There hasn't been any in over 2 weeks, and the ones that were last follow all were banned. That is nice. More than a month of a Rise stream. Let me check through my VODs. Although my VODs are kind of like doubled. Oh, September 22nd. That's less than a month. Yeah. That is exactly 3 weeks ago. Well then. Hello, Reread. Congrats on Raiko. Congratulations. A good start to the stream, that is for sure. And meanwhile, I'm just getting banned with my poll from earlier. Heck. Unlimited ban works. We've been feeling a Wind Waker rando sometime in the near future, although I'm very close to the end of the game, I do believe so. I kind of want to finish it. So something I forgot to check in game. is whether now I can use the Holland's map ability where he should be able to. Or if that's like a post-game thing. Only go all the way back to the end of Caligula. Wait. Right. The first two are unpublished. It's only the highlights. And they were on September 9th and September 10th. Like, they're not visible to you guys, they're visible to me. They're still there, just hidden. Yeah, September 9 was the first one. Can't seem to find the highlighted ones. Well, they are in the collection, if anything. Can link you to it, perhaps. Share collection link. There we go. Well, yes. But the Mahjong stream was the 22nd of September. Which is like about 2 weeks after the first Rise stream, give or take. Not Friday, though, thankfully. Thankfully. Right, another thought popped into my head when it comes to Halloween. Like, it wouldn't really qualify, but, well, it kind of. Modica watch along. I mean, there would be witches. There would be witches in there. So it's clearly Halloween themed. Yeah, that bumped to my brain. Possibly after yesterday. Possibly. Yeah, I guess I am due to stream something other than the Rise, though. Since it has been 3 weeks since the last non-Rise stream. Come to think of it, that would make it like 23, I believe 24 with this one streams, like Arise streams in 5 weeks or 4 weeks? No, 5 weeks, 5 weeks. Yeah, true. Hacking but pretty is not. True. That is indeed a thing. I mean, why not both? Or we start now and we finish on the 30th of April. Nah. Yeah, that was a thought alongside the other things that I mentioned in the past. There was only a thought that went through my brain. How about we get to the meat of the stream? The action-packed gameplay. Fish meat, precisely. Precisely. And also I did remember to plug in my controller. Oops, sorry, controller. Speaking of, hey, I am actually at the right place. Livestock. Good timing. I really don't need rat pig meat anymore. So I guess sheep. Strays, oogles. I do have 3 dogs already, so. Oh god. Hacking how to heat flashbacks. Alright, so Muddy Piraku AX. Well, they also have a lure for the boss fish, but might not be very common to find. Oh dear God. Isn't it like 10 years worth, if I recall? Beak. Throw anywhere? Alright. Well, I'll trust you considering how much time you've put into this fucking place. It's like, what, 30 hours or something? Almost got something else. And these were worth 1.5k each, I believe. Almost need 1.2, okay. Almost need a counter on stream at this point. But I don't believe there's an easy way to just add +1. But we're at 2. Already richer. A lot of crown fish this time around. Alright, I guess if I want to crown every fish as well, now would be the time. Fishing for waifus? Well, you need bait for that, friend. Now you could use channel points to steal my quartz. That is an option available to you. Also, I suck at rhythm games. This just in. Come to think of it, y'all were very much attempting to ruin me quartz-wise for the longest time. But now I've had like a lot of, well, pretty much all of Arise my quartz have been safe. So... there you go. There you go, ice cream. Now you can pull. So was that 4? I think that was 4. Yo, congrats on Ann and Marion Kudzokoro. Samba Santa version. Oh wait, do they... I never noticed that the, like, fighting part actually... Right, yeah, it does, like, start from where you put your lure. Interesting. So I guess it does make it so that you can mostly just hold left. I can see why you've made Easy Bank. It actually went back to the right with Bun Prom there, interestingly enough. Also already lost count. Is that 6? It might be. Wow. I actually need to pay attention at the moment. I was just spamming A. Alright, we're good. We're not good. That was close. Spamming A too much. I have no idea how much money I even want to begin with. I'm pretty sure I'll just fish the whole stream regardless. It's like I need a lot of money. And I really should look what fish I still need to get a crown on. Cause that'd be nice to get. Just for the heck of it. $3.2 million galled over your playthrough, hot damn. And I'm curious how much I've spent. Because that would be found like somewhere in the menus. Then double it, yeah, probably. To be fair, for me, a lot of money is like 20k, so. Okay, maybe not. In the menu, yeah, I'm curious. I'm gonna go check. Play records. That's a lot less than you. These are gal acquired. Hot damn, that is a lot less than you. Fuck. That's like a third, a quarter, more or less. So enemy types defeated. I'm missing a lot. Huh. Spent a lot of time fishing. Yeah, apparently, but still, like, you need something to spend that money on. Like, that money, you earn it, sure, but it doesn't spend itself. I'm really curious what you had to use it on. Yeah, I do a lot of counter edges. Like, I mean, when I defeat an enemy especially, that is the biggest thing. It's like an easy stagger on the next enemy. Alpha struggle. Fair, so I guess you spend a lot on healing items amongst other things. Isn't Divine Saber? I mean, sure. Just need like Divine Saber and like all the penetration in the world. This could control the healing easier. Yeah, I do like that. Wanted to see big numbers. Fair. 125k, assume that's you? I'm curious what my stats are. One sec. Alright, sorry. Wow, 777 battles. Oof, not quite as much. Half as much. Half as much comes to combo damage. I'm surprised I've passed the 200 combo. I never noticed. Like, I remember a couple like 150-ish but nothing past that really. Boost strike as well, boost attacks. I never remember which is which. I assume boost strikes is just like, well, the gauge, and this is when the other gauge fills up and you choose which. That means defeated, gain, total distance. That's one hell of a marathon. Newly opened treasure chest. There's still a lot, huh? Skits trigger, oh my god. I'm missing so many. So, wow, 17 more. This is more informative than I thought it would be, and kind of scared I'm just gonna get spoiled about shit at the moment. Ran more distance than you have. Curious. That equipment found. Weapon types forged, total weapons forged. Alright, I did make at least one doom, and I was like, whoops. You know when you get like a refined type of weapon that uses a lower level one? Yeah, I made a lower level one again accidentally. I was dumb. Accessory types, total accessories. Well, I assume that's like when you just take shit from stuff. 2 more camping points, huh? Jesus, I'm at half the recipes cooked. I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of them are not really useful to me, so... Ah, hello. Interesting. That's like a full area worth. Pretty much. Why? I've not killed half the giant Zeugles? Wow. Very curious. Damn. Hot damn. That was very informative also, folks. I guess I'm not quite as close to the end of the game as I thought. Boost attack. Was that the one I had 3k? I believe it was. 3k something. Yeah. Damn, I guess I just suck at doing damage with my combos. What is your highest combo number hits, Eli? Out of curiosity. Get another basis of comparison. 158. Whoops. So damn, I guess I just suck at dealing damage. I guess to be fair, a lot of my, well, at least in the past, a lot of my combo hits were Magna Ray. To be fair. Oh, good old Magna Ray. Yeah, that is fair, that is fair. Like, I do like doing very much the same thing, but, you know, with Shion spells. Especially with, like, the spell casting that becomes faster as your combo gets higher. Although it does seem to be, like, your personal combo, not, like, the group combo. Much like for, wait, I have a new Mystic Heart. I forgot about that. I'll need to do that. 1,000, well, 1133. Hot damn. How many did I have? Like 100 or something? Something like that, I think. Has Reared fished more than you, Eli? Exactly half of that. Run it down. Damn. damn. Hot damn, Reread, you went hard on the fish. What difficulty were you playing on again, Reread? Were you on moderate? Cause damn, the Alphin struggle is real. Only have 4,600. Even I have more. Why? Jesus. I guess I am, well, it does help that I'm my main healer, so like, allows me to control over CP and life bottles and everything, so it might help substantially. The attention span right now, yeah, fair, yeah, fair. Kind of expected you to go back to bed and not watch this. And I wouldn't fault you. Alright, come to think of it, I signed up for tomorrow's Caravan. I don't quite remember what time it was. Not sure I checked. I guess now's a good time. 7:30, that's fine, that's fine. Alright. Right, it is like localized time, so never use a single herb. Oh god. Rear is worse than me. I used them like about 10 hours ago in game time, I think, after I was done with the training grounds, for the time being. Hello, hello Neff, welcome to Fish. Hello, hello Patchy, same to you, welcome to Fish. What's your locker? Yup, this is a fishing stream. I need money. A lot of it. I guess a big thing, a big money sink that I've not been doing, that I've not done a whole lot of yet, is accessories. I have so much to do on that front. So much. And that will be a huge money sink. Are you telling me you're actually attempting to get Lot survive? Cause that's a lost cause. Yeah, he does, but I don't think it's a few herbs that's gonna save him. That being said, I have not been back to the college training grounds to get more herbs from that front. Maybe I should, but it's like, you know, 3 herbs of varying types. Well, I guess 6 total between all the types per hour, which is nice, but is not like huge, I feel. Maybe that's just me. My attention was a bit you know, taken by other stuff like big bad monsters and story, and mostly big bad monsters and subquests.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。すごいよ。こんなのが釣れるなんて。
So I assume time passes while I'm doing this when it comes to like livestock purposes. I assume. I don't know if it does for food purposes. I'll probably just need to like sit at a campfire like 20 times in a row and cook everything and get all the skits and all. Get all the mystic cards unlocked. I know you don't have Alphen in there. Who do you have? You have Kiseta in there? Shiny effects on the floor. Well, you would think as another fellow ranged she would not be as susceptible to floor hugging. You would think. And who else do you have besides Law and Shion and, you know, Renwell yourself? You have the Holem or do you have Kiseta? Offman in the back, obviously, because I know the Holem are interchangeable. I've kind of just not used Kiseta overall, unfortunately. Not that the Holem has been doing a whole lot. Like, I mean, he's been okay for like support heals. But like sometimes it's a problem when he heals. Like my heals are more efficient a lot of the time. Is Kiseta for a good one? Oh yeah, she does have like aggro stuff, yeah. Especially with certain skills that you can get. I suppose can be nice, I suppose. Yeah, and I don't know how the AI does when it comes to blocking, for instance. I have no clue about that. Yeah. Yeah, that does not help. Definitely does not help. Come to think of it, I don't even remember what level I am, like 47, 48 or on around that. I believe I can fly. Yeah, that's true, that is true. Like, not a whole lot of Gigant are mobile. A lot of them do charge though. Like 20 minutes, oh lord. And I'm not sure I have that unlocked yet, actually. I don't remember. Yeah, her counter is pretty generous. I have failed it more times than I would like to admit, though. When it comes to, like, the timing, more so. It feels pretty rough sometimes when, like, you know, when you have melee characters and the enemy starts charging. like on one hand you want to wait to use the boost until it is charging so that like you don't get the boost break. But then that is often too late, so melees are dead at that point. See, that's what I've experienced.
大きさはまあまあか。行きは良さそうね。いや。かかった。
I thought they eventually could regain mobile. I feel like I've seen that, but it does take a while, I believe. Could be wrong though, could be wrong.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。見慣れないけど。
Yeah, it might be mostly elites, yeah. And to be fair, like stuff that is not elite might just die before it comes to do that. Come to think of it, these guys really just don't jump, huh? Or maybe that's like, you know, we just, like it's more or less scripted and they would just later on maybe. You expect me to remember? I mean, to be fair, I did remember a few things, but you know, I did not remember you saying that. I'm a bit curious, like what I can do now with this. Also does look like food does not get consumed while this happens, but these do grow. Also turns out I had a bunch of shit as well. Platinum dog tag? Actually, I'm curious. Where are those? Where are those listed? I guess here, 2.5 key each. Predicate 1.2 as was said. Gold. Gold, 3k. Okay. This did help as well. Jesus, already 36 Platycus though. Not bad. Yes. A gun made with Lenegus's technology. The center of gravity rests at the front of the barrel, which helps absorb recoil when fired. But then I'll lose this big motherfucker. But sure. Oh man, did you notice? Didn't I use the same thing? Oh, this I have plenty of, so nice. A rod made by a skilled artisan who poured their passion into it. The red end is reinforced for encounters with particularly tough foes. Oh boy, do I have enough for both? Yes. They're both bad though. We have a story about a young girl and boy who go on a journey in search of light. Protagonist saga ends with a dramatic, unbelievable conclusion. Wow, spoilers though. A history book published in Lenegus that deeply explores the crowd contest and the many laws have partaken in it over the centuries. This is an upgrade. Gauntlets made with Lenegus's technology. Extensive testing and calculations during the research and development stage have yielded gauntlets that are light yet tough. Yes, please. Need a lot of gargantibone. A cat shield. Oh lord. Pink pyrotecta. Cat shield, lovely pink coating. The only one that can get through its otherwise impregnable defense is its lover, the feline bastion. And Gladius Rene. Sword made with Lenergis's technology. Cutting-edge Renin technology was used while developing it to feel good to hold in anybody's hand. And back to poverty. Is there anything I cannot buy gold shells yet? At least everything that's armor is purchased. Well, rip sheep. Oops. Gotta save. Whoops. 1.7k elemental attack. I do have to wonder. I assume going to the training grounds to do the money stuff. Well, it might still be worth it. I think it's gold chunks, which are 3k a pop. That it gives. Could be wrong. I guess there was one way to find out. Less effective than fishing? Well, I could go, still go check to see the ultimate solo stuff if I have that unlocked yet. Just out of curiosity. Let's see. Oh, they're level 60, huh? Guns be by for 99 pepper. Good shit. 99 rice. 50 strawberry, you fucking cheap motherfucker. 50 horse meat as well. Fucking horse sashimi meme following. Though it does give a piece of armor, it seems. Not this. Well, it does gives material. Tuna. 10 tuna? Oh. That's a fishing rod. That is a fishing rod. Balls. Devil sculpture, an artifact. Man, I kinda have to now is the issue. What about group? Right, these are level 80 things. Well, I guess we kinda have to. Right, what about the money? That was 6k. Okay, yeah, not quite worth. I guess we kinda have to do these things now. I forget what food buff I have on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do I only have holy shit currently? I guess I do. I didn't even check it. Well, about those holy things, might want to reconsider, lady. I do have dark. Gravitas feel. What the oh shite. Yeah, please target these. Well, I guess I should let them. These are also light. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get bees on me. We're all getting all the attention here. Alright, everybody, we still have 2 bees. My bad, I thought it was only 1. Yeah, also carrying out a meteor storm, yeah, what an asshole. Didn't have any traits, no, okay. I can't believe I actually dodged that like a fucking pro. I remember your bullshit. That's a dog. Those are 2 dogs. My mistake. So light and dark, but just weak to light webs. Yes, do that. Rinwell. Those are twin dogs. Considering. Oh yeah, dude, they still do that. Alright, if you say so, to Holland. Wait, who are you attacking the column? Well, that's close enough. It kind of looks like one of y'all is attacking the other one. Well, at least this is effective. That wasn't a break. Nice. Nice star. They're always going ham with these. This is the second one on dog. Guess I should interrupt myself. He's healing himself. Except he is taking it. All these hecking mystic cards though. Why did I do that? Wall goes off again. Another. Fuck, I wanted to dodge that. Sorry for your fall now. The wall's gonna do his thing again, apparently. I assume still not mobile again. Uh-oh. Figured I only needed to give it one hit to trigger that. Punisher, couldn't I have seen one of you? You were a previous boss. What do you have? Is that charge? Oh right, you were currently charging, right? That explains. Right. Law sucks against it. I mean, the NPCs suck ass against these. Okay, I just ran into that myself, so I don't have much of an excuse. This is very not fine. I wanted to heal myself, you see. That was very close. Now, if I was using Rinwell there, it might be more doable, but very awkward as it is at the moment. Whoops, forgot they did it. Well. Alright. Fuck, I just wanted to see my Mystic Art. Well, balls. Oh yeah, Encyclopedia Zugalika, whatever. Got an achievement for that, but ouch. So the solo battles might be a bit rough at the moment. Gonna wait. Gonna wait. Alright, second thing to check though. Not here. Motherfucker, still not there. Alright. Fish. It's time to fish again. man.
無事につけたな。
Like, you know, if I was using Renoir, that feels like, you know, divinesaber.jpg. So might have to switch to Renoir for that one. Now we'll have to wait a tiny bit. Like, the biggest thing for me in Training Grounds that I cannot use items, so I cannot replenish CP especially, which is pretty rough. I was admittedly not expecting like 3 of those guys to pop. Expecting like 1, maybe 2 big guys or of whatever kind. Not 3 and not 3 of those. 'Cause fuck that. It had surprisingly a lot of trouble against the one I beat already, the boss. Which is because like any NPC would just like not evade all the green bubbles, whatever. They would just tank them all. AKA die. You know, chat, size doesn't matter. The price does, and it's the same either way. Can get the combo train rolling? Yeah, not surprised. Very much not surprised. Like, their green bubble barrage seems like it can be a bit of an issue to dodge, but otherwise if you keep a certain distance, the charge is not a threat. The laser, maybe? I don't know. They don't give extra gal. Yeah, you would have thought. Like, at the moment they don't do anything. I don't think they were even mentioned in the stats screen. Which does seem to point at it being like meaningless, but yeah, they are recording the fishing log, yes, but not like in the play data thing. The fishing log was where I was gonna check to know which ones I was still missing. Come to think of it, I believe my sheep is about to be all ready and stuff. Maybe. As I was, like, money-wise, it seemed like weapons I had crafted all the ones I could with the materials I had at the moment. In which case the biggest priority is accessories at the moment, but that is one hell of a money pit. That is like easily 100,000. Easily, I want to say. If I want to do something decent.
いい感じの大きさだな。
ここまで来るともはや戦いだな。
Right, come to think of it, I did not realize, well, it's not related to this game, related to anime. Did not realize that this season had a short series called Kaginado, which is like key franchises, so Clanado, Busters, Rewrite, all that. Interesting, interacting in chibi format. I'm not sure if it's the first iteration of that. I feel like that's the name I've heard in the past. Kaginado, that is. But yeah, there's this season. Maybe I'll give it a look, considering like I've seen, well, I've not seen Air or Canon or Canon, I forget what it's called. Or if those are two different things. I've seen Clanado, Busters, Rewrite, Planetarian, and read the latter two. I've seen Charlotte. I've seen Angel Beats as well. Not read Angel Beats. Come to think of it, is there only still one Angel Beats visual novel volume out? It's like it was only like a volume 1 thing that was currently out. Could be wrong. A little long-winded, but very key. So maybe a little bit dated, although Air had 2 series. I forget when the second one aired. I want to say like 2007, maybe? Series and the movie. Maybe it's canon then that got 2 series? Like a remake essentially, because the first one was shit. It would be canon, okay. Mistake. I think those 2 would be the only key animes I've not seen. I think. Come to think of it, does anyone have the rights to Angel Beats? I don't recall it being on either Crunchyroll or Funimation. Could be wrong about that. Like maybe Netflix has it or something. Q&A canon? Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. So does that mean that all the memes were from the 2002 canon? Where like the eyes are looking different directions kind of deal? Like huge motherfucking eyes not looking in the same direction? Think so. Ooh. 170 pound. Is that actually the biggest that you've ever caught as well? So that was not a crown, as you said. That is the biggest one you've caught as well, okay. Do you have to wonder if that like little interaction between Law and and Xer there is only for the biggest one, in which case I've seen it before for other fish. So maybe I've caught the biggest version of some others.
せっかく釣ったんだし、もう少し喜ぼうぜ。
I love it when it only takes 2 inputs to hook it. That is quite nice. I see, I see.
ダナの魚もいろいろいるのだな。
I'm low-key reminded of FF5 4-job Fiesta when we had, I don't remember what boss it was, but there was this one boss where it was essentially just, I was just spamming the one thing for like several hours. I just set it up so that I would keep doing the thing and I would just play Slay the Spire during it. Kind of reminded of that at the moment, if there was a way to do this. Like to multitask, playing something else at the same time. I would be doing it right now. Actually, was it Odin? No, not Odin. What's the name of the lightning dude? Fucking. How am I forgetting? How am I forgetting the name? Uncle Ramu. Ramu. I think it was Ramu. In FF5. At least I'm pretty sure it was like a big dude with a big beard, but pretty sure it's in, like, there's a clip in my like the introductory video on my channel. Pretty sure there's a clip of it. It says Slay the Spire, but there's like a little corner of FF5. Poor Reared. Poor Inwell's not a good judge of size, it would seem. Guess we would need a scale for them. I'm sure something can be done with air arts. Oh, that's a small one. 122 might be a new record for smallest. Went a bit too hard on the A presses there.
あまり見かけない魚だな。すごいよ、こんなのが釣れるなんて。いや、かかった。
Yeah, I must say, Eli, you do have a good fishing spot here for money grinding. It do be a good spot.
次はもっと大きいのを釣りたいものだ。
飼うには手頃な大きさだな。
来たぞ。なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。見慣れないけど、これ食べられるの？
Yeah, amongst everybody's playthroughs, I feel like this fishing spot will just be like empty to fish. Meanwhile, the merchant guy right by here will be like, what the fuck do I do with all these fish? Can only eat sushi that much, or what, you know, other fish dish.
せっかく釣ったんだし、もう少し喜ぼうぜ。
来たぞ。
So I do gotta say, I kind of appreciate how, like, the moans she does, there's like little conversation thing that pops at bottom left for every single one of them, despite there not being anything, like any words or anything. Do you find that a tiny bit silly? Like, it's very minor. Insanely minor. Just find it cute.
This では少し物足りないな。
飼うには手頃な大きさだな。
この気配は。
Ooh, big boy. Well, a crown boy, if anything. Not sure if crown boys are tougher.
お見事だ。魚相手でも頼りになる。
いや。来たぞ。
Come to think of it, like, the money you get from chests and such, sometimes it really seems random, the amounts, like 1438 gal or something. It's like, why this specific amount? Why not give me like 1500 flat instead or something? I'm just curious why that number. Maybe there's a significant, well, signification, whatever, there's a meaning maybe. But, like, I don't know, the birthday of someone on the team or something, I don't know. Wanted to press A more, but was a tiny bit risky.
まあまあか
I guess I wouldn't have lost a whole lot, like what, 20 seconds of my life, more or less.
生きが良さそうだ
I guess something that we could discuss, something that was brought to me by Eli earlier actually. So Eli proposed that I set up a server, community server for either Terraria or Minecraft. Would that be of interest to anybody? And does anybody have experience with such a thing as well? Like, I assume a community server would be something that would need to be up like 24/7 or, well, on demand, like if it was something that would automatically boot if someone were to connect to it, for instance. In which case, I don't think I would run it, like if we do proceed that way, I wouldn't run it on my PC, which does mean I would need alternatives to host a server. So did look at like Amazon, is it Amazon Web Services, AWS? I never knew what that stood for. Essentially the Amazon server stuff. And I think a Terraria server could come out at about $5 per month. I believe that would be like half a gig of RAM. What was it, like 6 GB storage? And I forget what else. I forget what else. Minecraft though might be another story though. Probably needs more RAM, I would think. Not sure. Not sure. I don't feel like it's a bad idea necessarily to get community server going. As you keep feeding it, I mean, sure. You know, what would be a good amount for it to run, like, at least smoothly enough? No idea, yeah, same. And problem is too with like Amazon server stuff, except if I were to go for higher end stuff, I believe it would be the processor, the CPU that would be a struggle. Yeah, true. I read a bit about it, like some people said that like, you know, if two people were far apart, like say just, well, you know, far apart on the overworld, or like one went in the nether or something, it would lag like fucking crazy. Alternatively, I could run it like on my PC at select times, for instance, but that might not be as good for everybody. I'd also look into like Raspberry Pis, for instance, which would be like over 100 Canadian for like something that would be able to run it okay. But then it would be like locally here, so no need to pay for like server hosting. But then like, you know, the whole, I guess there would be somewhat of a risk of like doxing myself or something. Getting DDoSed. I suppose. Depending on how that works and what information can be fetched. Because I do feel like I would definitely be not be the person who plays the most on the server, so if I were to only run it while I'm playing, oh boy. Wouldn't get very far probably.
釣り上げたぞ大物だ
あんな竿一本で不思議なもんだ
Like maybe it could be like more of an event thing where like, you know, certain times like everybody's good to play Terraria, let's go, there's community stuff, and no, not necessarily do all the same thing, just like servers open, everybody come in. Know nothing about Minecraft at all. I don't know a whole lot myself either. I have been to Nether. That is about the extent of Minecraft knowledge I have. And I somewhat know how to make an enchantment table.
こんなのが釣れるなんて
I've never messed with redstone.
かかった
Or like automated stuff and like car trails and whatnot. Don't really know anything about that.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
I do feel like more people in here play Terraria than Minecraft. At least I believe. Mod and Minecraft, you know something? I had downloaded a couple mods. There was one like Pokemon one, for instance. I don't think I ever played it. Has berries. Did I know that?
次はもっ
I
と
don't
大きいのを
think
釣
I
りたいもので
did.
お疲れ様
I don't think I did.
とかかった
I guess overall, if you would be interested in playing Terraria or Minecraft with the fine folks in this community, then do say so. Building could kill you in 6 different ways. Ramen giving you God mode, stop spamming the chat with that. That is fucking good. I do have to ask, like, was the whole risk of you dying to like 6 different things, was that intentional? Like, was it intentional for it to be that deadly and that deadly to yourself?
あまり見かけない魚だな
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
Figure just made sense. Fair.
かかった
Kind of just became Sense Fortress, essentially. Stopped playing for 80 years. Fair, fair. I was actually pretty lucky to, like, remember or find my old credentials to then proceed to the transition. Is it from Mojang to Microsoft or something? I forget, but like, it changed hands at some point, the whole logging thing, so had to like make new credentials with the old ones. I didn't have to rebuy it. I think I bought it like either shortly after it came out of beta or like just before it came out of beta, more or less. To macro hard. I'm not sure I've ever even seen that name.
なかなか珍しいの
I
が
feel
釣
like
れ
I
たな
still see the Mojang name like slapped everywhere. That was 169.9.
かかった
Like, for the most part, it feels like it's just Microsoft running with Minecraft. Oh, I just fucking got it. Micro, macro, soft, hard.
釣り上げたぞ
God
大物だ
あ
fucking...
んな竿一本で不思議なもんだ。
I just got it. I thought macro hard was a legit thing. I've been debated. This could have been a D's not joke, and I would not even have seen it coming.
Do 予想をはるかに超えた大きさだ。
お見事だ。魚相手でも頼りになる。
Do I even... I think I still have... I'm pretty sure I have Minecraft installed on this PC. Fairly sure. I don't know about Terraria. Pretty sure yeah, I do have Terraria installed. I know because I recall seeing, like, you know, in your Steam library when someone is playing a game you own, there's a little green icon next to it, like a green person. I had that, like, a couple weeks ago when Nasu was playing. A year and a half ago, yeah, fair. I assume my saves followed my install. Pretty sure it did. Pretty sure I still have them too. Visited it yesterday, huh? Like that was that just before my laptop died?
行きは良さそうね。
So I should go get my sheep. So I guess after this fish.
来たぞ。
April and June, okay, that would be a couple months before laptop died, I think. Pretty sure laptop died like August, September, around that. Fairly sure.
大きさはまあまあか。
飼うには手頃な大きさだな。
Alright, let's go check up on the sheep. Oh my god, they've reached maturity. $55, not bad. But actually, is there anything new to buy? No. No, I'm fairly sure Shion's all set up. I think that's for okay. So yeah, I did everything on Shion. I need more bone. You are good? No. Right, I still need that. Law's good. She's missing bones. Rizzies. And he... Oh, wait, I can make the carrot. I guess I'll make the carrot. A carrot that VR... Oh, right, we did read that already. Alright, carrot get. Always play Terra with other people. One of the achievements you're missing is to craft some items you need to craft when playing solo. Well, alright. There goes that. Right, how much money do I have now? 62,000. So yeah, gonna continue fishing. Right, where had we fought Planethera? I forget, I know so little about most of Terraria. I don't even remember what Planthero was if I've ever seen it.
次はもっと大きいのを釣りたいものだ。
せっかく釣ったんだしもう
No,
少し
I'm
喜ぼう
just
ぜ
lost. I am just lost.
生きが良さそうだ。
Left, right. Left, right. This fish making me work.
こんな大物が釣れるとは。
Oh, 170 and crowned. Well then.
来たぞ。
I think I remember the arena for the mechanical boss. Is it like multiple layers of like wooden platforms and torches everywhere?
なかなか
Like,
珍しいのが釣れたな。
I don't even remember how many floors, if you will, of wooden platforms it was, but several
かかった。
have like decent verticality. Was that it? I do believe we had made that arena, or maybe you, probably you.
来たぞ。なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
So it is very easy to just zone out doing this, I feel. To be fair, it is pretty repetitive, which I suppose is to be expected. Yeah, I guess there were, you're right. You're right.
大きさはまあまあか。
Bamboo. Does it matter? I don't even remember bamboo being a thing. No, okay.
あまり見かけない魚だな。見慣れないけど、
Bamboo
これ食べられるの？いや。かかった。
I'm not sure if I've ever seen Piraruku here do like L1 L1 or R1 R1 and not like alternate between the two. I'm not sure, like at least the vast majority of the time it's like one followed by the other, but not sure if it's done the same one twice in a row. Come to think of it, were you the server host, Eli? I forget how that even works. I assume you were if you have the save. I assume I don't have the save then. Yeah, so, well, I mean, I would have my character. Yo, 120. New low record. Would have my character, but yeah, not the world, I assume then.
ここまで来るともはや戦いだな。
これはもしかして
Oh, you did do R1 twice in a row.
こんな大物が釣れるとは。
Yeah, we did unlock the spread when, is it after one of Flash dies that it starts spreading?
よし。
Congrats on Summerish Star Reread. Are you going to bib? Or are you just in the same state that me and Eli currently are in, probably? I know Eli didn't sleep a whole lot, and I don't know, I've been a bit tired myself, so...
見慣れないけど、これ食べられるの？いや。
Shion asking if it can be eaten. I thought you just would take it for granted it can be. Okay, so I suppose I was correct. Have something you have to do tomorrow, alright. Well then, good bib. And good luck with the things you have to do tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
大きさ、まあまあか。
釣りでも理想が高いんだな。
So you can be even more no thought head empty.
出来が良さそうだ。あまり見かけない魚だな。
また腕が上がったようだな。
Hecking rip you. And that's kind of one thing that prevents me from watching anything during it, like any VOD or stream, is just like communications when it comes to something that would have like also dialogue in it. Like, you know, most streams and or VODs of streams. So then I just have music instead. Just in register, okay.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか。
いや。よし。
Double L1 this time around. I'm really wondering if you guys can hear the vibration in the controller. I feel like the longer this goes on, the less grip I have on the controller, so it just vibrates more. So maybe I should not have it like sit on the desk as well. I guess this is actually helping me with my with being tired. Because having it rest on the desk made it just even more More cozy, if you will. Did not hear it? Okay.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか。
いや
I mean, to be fair, I do feel like most of the stuff that is said is somewhat non-consequential to you and me as well. It's like, you know, X tank take X or Y target, Y tank take A or B target. DPS give it 5 seconds. Like something like that.
次はもっと
And
大
like
きいのを
sheep as
釣りたい
well,
ものだ。
another
せっ
problem.
かく釣ったんだしもう少し喜ぼうぜ。
生きが良さそうだ。
Yeah. To be fair, like I had forgotten what a lot of mobs did, like essentially when we entered Leo's wing, I did not remember what they did. I remembered mushrooms. Press lightning bolt. Yes,
あまり見
yes.
かけない魚だな。見慣れないけど、これ食べられるの？
Then Falconen was not there to to be angry at you having only like 1/2 buttons to press. Come to think of it, I think I went through like 15 mana pots in there, give or take. I think.
いい感じの大きさだな。
Also, one of my not quite health stones from Agrilla. I forget what they're called.
かかった。
Like the things that is it catalyst that take like 10 shards essentially become a health stone that can be used in the demon gun game. But I have not needed to use them in demon gun game in forever, so kind of just have a stack of hellstone on me.
次はもっと大きいのを釣りたいものだ。生きは良さそうね。いや。来たぞ。あまり見かけない魚だな。
また腕が上がったようだな。
So right, I'm nearly exalted with Skyguard offensive. Jesus. Rhythm games are too far. So, oh, sorry about that. Congrats on Summer Hokusai. Congrats on Astolfo. And alright, Murasaki Shikibu. Right. She doesn't have a nickname, it's just Murasaki. And congrats on Swimsuit Hokusai as well,
こいつは煮る
man.
のか焼くのか。
Now, how about a triple? How about... That is not a Hokusai. I mean, I'll still take a Liz, but...
よし。
Come to think of it, the Halloween event rerun has started, I think, on JP. I've not started it. I've not logged in a couple days. Like a week ago? Okay, I've not logged in for over a week then, I guess.
いい感じの大きさだな。大味でないといいけど。だ。
Is this one where you can get like every Liz that has been released so far? I think, well, you know, event Liz. I feel like I saw that somewhere. not that that really matters to me. I guess it would be more rare prisms if so.
少し物足りないな。
Which I don't know how many I'm at, but probably more than enough.
よし。
Have I? Yes, I have logged in since October started, I think. For my prism stuff. More 4-star foes. I mean, yes, if I were to actually buy those. Actually, I guess I would prioritize crystallized lures, though. I am out still. I rolled too many things. Which did not include some Anastasia, unfortunately. Or Summer Nagiko for that matter either. Only 5 stars. Heals 5 stars, man.
あまり見かけない魚だな。
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
How tragic, yup. I mean, one of the 5 stars I did want. The other one I didn't care that much. Well, I guess it's still nice, but was definitely not a priority. Also, time for me to hydrate. I've not hydrated this whole stream, so hello, Bakaris. Welcome to fish. Do you remember to stay hydrated, chat? That is very important. That is very important. But yes, welcome to Fish Bakaris. Where we're just here for the money. We need a lot of it. I should go check if my livestock is ready. It probably is.
お疲れ様。
It most likely is. I probably have like another 50k to get from these. Wait, they're not ready. Well then. Not quite 50k. Like maybe I'm not aiming for the correct thing on the like the hooking bit. I thought I was aiming for the white circle in the blue circle. But for some reason didn't seem to do a whole lot there, and I thought I hit it pretty well. Quite mysterious.
あまり見かけない魚だな。すごいよ。こんなのが釣れるなんて。かかった。
I went a bit too hard on the A presses. Tiny bit
釣り
too
上げ
hard.
たぞ。大物だ。大味でないといいけど。いや。かかった。
was not even holding the correct direction in the power of pressing A. Kind of going back to the Terraria/Minecraft topic earlier. Would there be anything else y'all would be interested in playing multiplayer? Come to think of it. Besides random farms DD or as well. Because we haven't done a whole lot of multiplayer stuff as of late, I feel like. Like, I have done Ocarina of Time randomizer with Fruit, for instance. That is one thing I did. But besides that, Warcraft 3 with Asquel. Has there been anything else in the recent past? Or ever, really? Time to play them Jackboxes and them Fall Guys, I suppose. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I've ever played a Jackbox game, and they, for the most part, seem pretty darn fun. I do enjoy watching people play them as well. Do you feel like, especially in like bigger streams though, the audience participation can ruin things a tiny bit, where like, you know, the people participating for real like vote for one thing, the audience votes for another thing, and the audience has just too big an influence on the score, it feels. At least in my opinion. Of course, that's mostly just like big ass fucking strums. Oh, he plays FF14 in VR chat. That is fair, that is fair. I mean, if those two are enough for you, and you know, if you find what you need in them, then that is all well and good. That is all well and good, and I'm not one to judge. Come to think of it, isn't VR chat like free? Like, free to begin with, no subscription, no nothing? I guess this is also where I see like, you know, FF13 free for the first two expansions, award-winning, blah 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 blah. To be fair, I did partake in this first expansion free trial and whatnot. Did partake as well. Is free. Oh, does it mean? Well, I guess. Are there costs directly tied, like, that benefit the company that made VR chat, or is it just like, you know, making your own custom avatar that, well, would lead to additional costs? And I guess, yeah, hardware as well if you're going for the VR part of VR chat. Because it does run on desktop as well, I believe, like just, you know, on a screen without VR equipment. Mouse and keyboard, but of course not quite the same. Not the same experience, I suppose.
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
Boy, if there's one thing I'm not doing here is VR though. When like the maybe 3 square meter of free space in my room, most of which in like a line. You know. You know. There is a subscription thing. Oh, okay. VR chat without VR is not for everyone? Yeah, figures. I mean, I assume VR chat with VR is also not for everyone, but it's a different beast. Out of curiosity, what does a subscription get you in, if anything? Like maybe it's just a voluntary way to donate to the developer, maybe? I don't know. Does it get you anything? You know, even just some kind of mention of being a subscriber, perhaps. Says that. What other multiplayer games? I mean, I do have Valheim, for instance, as well. I have a couple games on there. Essentially had a Valheim game with my brother, but then the latest update came through. So we made another world to benefit from all the new stuff. Also made a solo thing because, well, I gonna be honest here a bit, chat. When it comes to like stuff like Valheim or Terraria and Minecraft, I like to go at my own rhythm a lot of the time. And so playing with someone else, for the most part, at least in my experience, has been me like just lagging behind. And like me just, I don't know, being a dead weight really. Where was I going with this? I forget. I guess I was just looking for more multiplayer games. There's Kirby Ride Online. I have yet to try like doing actual online with Kirby Online Air Ride. Kirby Air... Yeah, no, I did say it correctly. Shit is fucking with my brain. So the picture that shows up next to your name, like Discord, okay. Click a picture to send out within device. Ooh. Get more favorite avatar slots, so nice stuff to have for the most part. Well, maybe except the favorite avatar stuff that doesn't necessarily matter too much, like you're not missing out if you don't have a subscription. I guess favorite avatar might be quite nice. One more body to boss fights. But still, like, you know, just not getting to be part of like actually figuring out how to progress, how to craft stuff, what to craft to you know, continue in order to well, to progress again. Doesn't feel good. Maybe that's just my...
すごいよ、こんなのが釣れるなんて。
I guess Dark Souls has multiplayer. Okay, maybe not Dark Souls. Might not go for that when it comes to multiplayer stuff.
すごいよ、こんなのが釣れるなんて。
Now, if this game had multiplayer... gosh darn it. Haven't played much of anything multiplayer recently. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, to be fair, like, besides MMOs, same. Well, I guess Valheim as well, right? I guess I did play more than I thought.
この大きさでは少し物足りないな。行きは良さそうね。来たぞ。
Yeah, I do know that. I do know that. I'm much more of the, like, experimentation kind of guy. But I'm also dumb is the problem. I try to figure things out on my own, like, experiment with stuff. See what combines with what. But then I'm also dumb, so I miss out on, like, half the stuff. Boomer gamer, wow. Hecking wow. Like, it does feel a bit wild to think that, like, back in the day, like, you would play stuff very blind. Like, maybe you would be able to eventually, like, well, for one thing, ask friends or people you knew, like, about how to clear something, how to get past the boss, I don't know, how to progress in X or Y game. And then, like, maybe you would get, like, some kind of magazine, maybe, that would help with that. Would tell you some secrets about the game. For the most part, you were alone in that. You couldn't just, like, you know, how do I do this? Google, tell me, how do I do this thing, and what do I need to do now? Didn't have that. Which is wild to think about. Like, it's so convenient nowadays. You don't know something, just Google it. Information is so easy to fetch now. Which on the one hand I do feel like takes a bit away from the experience a lot of the time. But then again, I'll also be the first one to be like, okay, I've exhausted every possible way that I can think of doing this. Or I'm just, like, done. Tell me, internet. Tell me. This is for 2 decades. I mean, yes, still, but... I did have... Well, I mean, I've had a PC for a while. A PC that has access to internet, I'm not quite sure at all. At least the PC that had Windows Millennium on it had it. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Windows Millennium PC was the first one with internet, with a juicy 56k internet. But like even then, like, you know, Google has existed for 2 decades, yes, but all the resources you can find with it, not so much. Like there may be like, you know, I saw a thread the other day about like ASCII, I don't know if that's how to pronounce that, like ASCII art of video game logos at the start of video game guides on GameFAQs. Like how you knew how good a guide was by how good the ASCII art was at the start. You could tell back in the day. Remember using Google in primary school? Huh. I remember using like Microsoft Word and whatnot, being taught that. Outside of that, I don't remember. Oh god. I just had a thought, like my brain went on a wild tangent there about like finding random shit on the internet. Something else we could do for Halloween is fucking read You Awaken in Razor Hill. It's like a somewhat of a spoof of Silent Hill, based on World of Warcraft, which was originally written in the forums of WoW. Like essentially, it was a story that the well, for lack of a better word, the author would like, you know, write a tiny bit, and then would like have other forum members decide what to do. Like essentially, the forum members would be the voices inside the character's head. So he would like, you know, listen or not listen to them. So maybe we could do that for Halloween. I've read that story several times. It's real fun. I don't remember if I've ever been on Newgrounds, like back when it was the thing. I don't even know. I was on Miniclip. I remember a Miniclip. And VRChat has plans for a marketplace that lets users sell their content or services. Oh, that's very interesting. Like, is it like a very broad marketplace? Like, you know, artists could sell like, you know, art commissions, pins, stickers, what have you, or would it be? Is the plan more so something that would revolve around VRChat itself, like models and stuff like that? VRChat would take a cut. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, I mean, especially with the pandemic, and I was in the whole like anime convention sphere and virtual dealers room. If VRChat implements something like that, it's just like the best way it can be, really, it feels like. Actual VR space that would have like an artist alley and whatnot. Tangibly be realized in VRChat or VRChat related. Yes, that makes sense. Good source of essentially free music. Yeah, I do believe I've heard that. But then again, the problem with that is that, like, none of it carry any nostalgia for me, unfortunately, because I've not been a whole lot on Newgrounds, if it's like traditional Newgrounds music, if you will. Alright, world commissions, right, I guess that makes sense. Art of your avatar, exclusive entry to an event. I didn't think about that. I'm not super familiar with VRChat, granted, so maybe that's why I didn't think of those. Make it not a shit show, yeah. Especially since they would take a cut of it, and they do need to make it so it's good. Otherwise they're gonna get shit on, that's for sure. That is for
吸い
sure.
上げたぞ大物だ
こりゃ食い手がありそうだぜ。
来たぞ
Right, my sheep is probably adult by now. He's ready for the
なかな
collecting.
か珍しいのが釣れたな
また腕が上がったようだな。
Hello, friend. Wait, it's not. Would have really expected it to be. Well then. Back to fish then. No escape from the fish. Flash animations like Weeble stuff. I don't think I've ever seen that name before.
なかなか珍しい
Come
の
to
が
think
釣
of
れ
it,
たな
let's
こい
see.
つは煮るのか焼くのか。
Come here, Steam. Burp. Oh, I have golf with your friends. That's right, Isaac technically has multiplayer.
来たぞ
Borderlands 2 does. I'm not sure if Borderlands 1 slash pre-sequel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure pre-sequel and Borderlands 1 both have multiplayer. I have played through Borderlands 2 with my brother, not done the other two though. I
こ
don't
の
wish
大
no
きさな
better
ら
exists.
みんな十分食べられるな大味でないといい
I have Overcooked. That's only local multiplayer, except if, you know, you use Parsec or something.
かかった
I have Risk of Rain too. Not sure if I'll play it again, but I have Risk of Rain too. I have Tabletop Sim, that's right. We did that a while ago, wow. Also, that does mean I don't need to fully preload every game in Tabletop Sim anymore. Wow.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな
ダナの魚もいろいろ
I actually had to like get a third-party software to like force the download of every asset of tabletop sim games, so that I wouldn't get hit with just like white towels while in game, because it would just time out because of my shitty internet. The memories. Good on memories. Alright, what
な
else
か
do
な
I
か珍しい
have?
のが釣れたな
Terraria Valheim, that seems
Kore
to
taberareru
be
no?
it. Trying to check. I have 100% orange shoes. Castle Crasher. Now that's a game I've not played in a hot minute. What was that? I actually forget. Oh, Tabletop Sim. Talking about like how I had to get a third-party software to force the download of every asset of games. Oh wait. Were you wondering about 100% OJ? Was that what it was
見
about?
慣れないけど
Also have Gary's mod. I don't have CS. Is it Counter-Strike Source? Is it the one that you need for a lot of assets in Gary's mod? I don't have that. played Castle Crashers? Oh damn, I have also played it a while ago with my brother. Starting with a rhyme never fails, especially when the heckin' nerd is on tails. Thank you for the rhyme, Nasu. How you doing? Beat up friends in the arena. I'm pretty sure I won, like, all but once, I think.
大きさはまあまあか。
Somehow even more RNG, yes. I mean, I've played 100% OJ. And, well, I have been salty. I have Rocket League. Monaco is also a multiplayer game. Hammer Washes too, I believe. I'm fairly sure Zysteria. Tales of Zysteria only has local co-op. Speaking of, if any of y'all want Tales of Zysteria, I've had a Steam key sitting there for a while now. Bought the Bandai Namco Humble Bundle at some point. Had Tales of Zysteria in it. Already have Tales of Zysteria. So, yep. Can still be fun, yeah. I've not played OJ in a hot minute. And by a hot minute, I mean several years.
大きさはまあまあか。
Looking what else I have. Like trying to go through my whole thing. I have a thing called. Actually, what is it? What is the full title? 1 second. Super Brothers, Souls and Sorcery, and there's another word after that. Maybe more. I don't know what that is. Our fighting games? Oh. Interesting. I don't think I really have any fighting games on there.
次はもっと大きいのを釣りたいものだ。行きは良さそうね。
Wouldn't even know where to start. I'm pretty sure Berseria would be a good start. It's like the second most recent. Although, yeah, I would still say Berseria. Second most recent, goes on sale for fairly cheap. And it was overall pretty darn good, so it would be a pretty good point of entry, I would say.
見慣れないけど、これ食べられるの？
Yeah, sorry, Nev. Sorry. Like, the closest thing that I don't actually think I have would be, oh god, what is it called? Lethal League, I think? I don't think I have it. I think I only played it on my brother's PC in local co-op. Apex, Dota 2, Counter-Strike, Terraria, Starbound, Civ 5, Magica, also have Magica, Castle Crashers. Top quality Mage Murder Simulator, that it is. That it is, and I also have it. I never played through it fully, I don't think. It also ran like massive ass on my laptop. Yeah. Alright. This was opening more subcategories. Terrible laptop, yeah, you really need a dedicated graphics card for that. Otherwise it runs like absolute massive booty. Oh right, I have Guns of Icarus online. Forgot about that. Do people still play Guns of Icarus? I don't know. I don't know. I have Dungeon Defenders, right? I only played that solo, I think. Pretty sure I only played Dungeon Defenders solo. I have Left 4 Dead 2, obviously. I had tried to set up OBS to stream it on my laptop. It was like just too intensive for it. It would like the OBS capture would freeze from overload. This was on Humble Store crowdfunding. Hot damn. Hey, do you believe everybody forgot about Guns of Icarus? Which is a shame, because it is a genuinely interesting idea and like executed fairly well from what I recall. I kind of just never had anybody to play with, I think, which is a big issue. For those of you who don't know, Guns of Icarus is essentially like space boat fighting simulators, like, you know, naval battle, where, you know, you need a pilot, cannoneers, and repair people, but, you know, in the air with like cyberpunk style airships. It's really nice. Really nice. The different games were full experience cards, that's so. Is there like a Guns of Icarus and the Guns of Icarus online? Because I have online, so I'm not sure. Or the King. I'm not sure I know of that. Oh yeah, Steampunk. Did I say Cyberpunk? Yeah, my bad, my bad. Brain derping. You are correct. Like, I had the right image, but the wrong term came to mind. I'm dumb. Thank you for the correction. Let's see what this for the king thing is. I see hex tiles for one thing, which is curious. Open world strategy RPG online co-op. Is this some kind of like turn-based strategy thing? Trying to rapidly go through the trailer. Unique dice rolls part. Battle system roguelite with the ability. Now you're talking my language. Multiple ways of play through additional content. So would that be... that would be co-op and not versus, or both? I mean, just a brief glimpse, it does look pretty decent, to say the least. Like, just from a brief glimpse. I'm not gonna say like, wow, that looks amazing. Maybe it is amazing. Just gave it a very brief glimpse, so... yeah. I'm not sure, speaking of, if it's a multiplayer game. I have Age of Wonders 3. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a grand strategy or something, well, akin to Age of Empires or something. Also have Aegis Defenders. I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, I don't know. Oh, I have Black Desert. Why don't I don't have the full game? I think I just downloaded like the character creator thing at some point. Never actually did it. Is a 4X? I don't know what that means. Age of Empires, yeah, real-time strategy. I have Battle Block Theater as well. Same people as Castle Crasher. I don't think I've done Battle Block Theater though. Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. Oh. These games like Civ. I see. I have Bejeweled 3. I know Brutal Legend has versus. Like has a versus mode, but the main thing is the story, I believe. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons as well.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
Hold on a moment. Is this what I think it is? It is. I have Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Never played it. Saw a bunch of people play. Apparently never played it myself, despite having it. I have Crusader Kings 2. Have Clan, does that count?
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
Can we cry in multiplayer?
いや、
I have Dirt Rally as well. Wait, that's not a Piratecoup. Okay, do you feel like racing games have been a thing that I've been missing? Do you feel like...
まあこんなものか。
I have Dota Underlords as well, been a while since I played that. I don't know what Dungeons 2 is, but that is also on there. Alright, I did play a tiny bit of Eternal Return. I forget what the other was, that was the wrong button. What the other parts of the title were. It's like a top-down BR, anime BR, Battle Royale. Essentially a mix of League of Legends or Dota and BR.
まあまあか。お疲れ様。
I have F1 2018. Speaking of racing games. I have Fallout. Apparently I have Fallout. Oh, I have Guns of Icarus Alliance as well, apparently. Well then. Horizon? Oh. I'm just gonna ignore it and say, have had a full boyfriend.
こいつは煮るのか
Bubs.
焼くのか
Burbs dating. At least I believe there is dating involved, considering the boyfriend part of the title. I don't know what that is. I have Empire. Like Empire, but with an I instead of the E, so it makes like Imp at the start. I do have Lethal League. Well then. I also have Lego The Hobbit and Lego Lord of the Rings, apparently. When did I get that? And there's Magica. I have Magica 2 though. Because I do believe there's a second Magica. I have Magica Wizard Wars, that might be what I was thinking of. I have Octodad, Deadliest Catch. Hit Game Amogus, I actually don't. I'm not hip. It's been a while now since I've seen Amogus. I want to say it's been at least a month, which feels wild. Canada, yeah, looks like it. Kind of a shame because they were like doing well without putting new content, I feel.
あまり見かけない魚だな。見慣れないけど、これ食べられるの？
Oh, hey, I have Project Cars 3. Also have Payday 2, I think that has multiplayer. And also a lot of DLC. Have Path of Exile, well, have Path of Exile, it's free. You know. You know.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
I have Risk of Rain 1. I forgot about that as well. I have Sanctum 2. Played that a bit with my brother. Like a tower defense kind of deal, if I recall. Which I do enjoy. Shadowverse, oh boy. Oh boy. Time to sink back into TCG hell. I have Spelunky, apparently. Wasn't so time consuming to play in, I assume there's a seasonal stuff, SSF? I assume. I have Civ 3? I believe Civ 5 is the good one. Solo self-found. I have no idea what that means. I have T-Worlds, I forgot about that. When... What was the context of that again? Solo trading disable only item boost finders. Oh, okay, I see. Damn, T-World. When was that? Was it when I was in college? I don't remember the exact context, but I believe there was this one computer club, like at, I think it was at the college I went to, maybe. Essentially would host like a party, LAN party, like twice a year or something. And we went there just for fun. And they had T-World there, where it's like, it's kind of like a, you look like Kirby, and it's kind of a deathmatch thing. It's like very basic Smash kind of deal. And also like, what's the... There's a game where you're like, a 2D game where you're archers trying to beat like enemies and bosses. What is that called again? I forget, but yeah, I fucking love T-World. Setting up like a server was pain, but shit was fun. I have Torchlight too. Wait, Torchlight doesn't have multiplayer, I don't think? I played Diablo 2 and 3 in SSF. You trading to begin with? Fair. We're actually able to play your WoW sub with that, huh? Well, rip. Well, rip. It doesn't anymore, okay. Wasn't sure, I thought it never had multiplayer, but I wasn't sure. Wait, I have Warlock, Master of the Arcane. I think that's on the same basis as the Warcraft 3 Warlock? Or just like a bunch of spellcasters. No, maybe not. I see Hex styles, so okay, maybe not. Well then. Also have, whoa, Dave! I don't know what that is. I just thought the name was funny. Yeah, I guess that is. Well, I went through my whole Steam library. Of course, it mentioned everything, but some stuff that jumped to me. Right, does any of you have the Epic Game Store installed? I kinda installed it forever ago when like there were worries about like it stealing data or something. No, don't have installed. Okay. Because like there was, is it Alien Isolation this month on with Prime Gaming? I had to get on the Epic Game Store and I was, you know, maybe free shit.
いい感じの大きさだな。
ここまで来るともはや戦いだな。
I was wondering if anybody, I mean, I assume a lot of people already installed it or well, have it installed now. I don't recall if I even have the Twitch app installed still. Like, I essentially just had it installed for the free games you get with Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming, whatever. I played Fortnite that one time, probably same. Most likely same. And man, I have like zero desire to go back to Fortnite. But like how crazy it is with the building now, holy fuck. You know, I'm not jumping in that arena, that's for sure. Hardboard, yes. Yes. That reminds me too, there's the Hacking FF7 mobile VR that's coming out. Was it First Soldier, I think it's called? I've not seen a whole lot, but like a somewhat recent trailer was a bit underwhelming, to say the least. Like, a lot of the gameplay shown was just like shooting static targets that just stood there for no reason. Probably just AFKing or like, I don't know. It didn't give a good impression. Either 8 to the face from the taps right. Oof. Yeah, the fucking building is just ridiculous in my opinion. The thing with Fortnite 2, like when I was playing, well, a tiny bit, when I played a tiny bit of Eli and Fruben Disc. I think Disc was there, I don't even remember. It's been a while, sorry. But a big thing for me was that, like, since I was playing on laptop, by the time I landed, I would just get this massive lag spike from like everything around me loading. So then I would just be dead. I would just be dead because everything loading just caused my game to freeze for a few seconds. So I just had to land where there was a nobody at all to have at least the slightest chance of surviving more than 30 seconds. Wasn't great. Was not great. Hey. And the catfish. Almost at 200k, wow. I can't believe it. And that will not even last tomorrow's stream, probably. Do you feel like tomorrow's stream will be firstly dedicated to figuring out what the fuck do I do with all these accessories? There is a legend in Apex can build walls. What is a legend, actually? I know like nothing about Apex besides shoot gun, run on walls, and I think that's not even all characters that run on walls, so yeah, I know nothing about Apex. A character, okay. Can't even run on the walls, well fuck. I thought Blitzk was able to. Is that his name from them Titanfall 2s? Thought he was able to. He isn't even in yet? What? Didn't I hear of him joining Apex like months ago? What? Okay, I do feel like hasn't Apex had a fuck ton of like issues with latency and servers dying as of late? Maybe that has to do with it. I don't know. Like half a year plus, is that the only reason why? I thought there were like tangible stuff that essentially announced his arrival. Oh, cheaters? I've not heard of many cheaters, but I guess to be expected in like a free-to-play game. That being said, I don't really want to dive into the pit that is Apex. To be fair though, I've never really been much of an FPS player. Like I've played Left 4 Dead 2. I've played Metroid Prime, does that count? Oh, I did play some, oh boy, what was it called? Killzone 3 on PS3, it came with my PS3. So I did play some of that. You cannot shoot a game, you know, same. I guess I did play like some old ass COD. I mean, I mostly played COD Zombie with friends. Yeah, I did play some multiplayer COD like this versus shit in some old ass, not entirely legit PC installs of it. I suppose I have played some Halo multiplayer, Halo 2. And Halo 3 as well, I think? Like the fucking gravity hammers, whatever they're called. I remember being drunk and laughing way too fucking loudly at us all having those hammers and bonking each other with it. That's when I realized I can be a loud drunk. Oh, damn, check for game sense. What does that even imply here? Like an old Counter-Strike mindset. Rip. I never played Counter-Strike, so yeah. Does playing Star Fox count? Played Star Fox 64, played Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. Like Star Fox 64 was mostly multiplayer. We did do some of the single player stuff, but it was mostly versus stuff. Namely, like when I was like, I don't know, like 6 maybe. Sometimes one of our cousins would come babysit us. and he would bring his
次はもっと大きいのを
N64
釣りたいものだ
and would have, I'm pretty sure he had like Star Fox 64, Mario 64, and Ocarina of Time, I believe. Played a tiny bit of later too, but mostly a fuck ton of Star Fox versus.
来たぞ
Yeah, Star Fox Assault we actually owned, so played some more of that. Played a decent amount actually. Everything that's in moving and shooting, oh, okay. Never playing sniper in Apex with your hacking dome.
お
Good.
疲れ様
I do believe I can kill someone. I was kind of a sniper player for the most part. Once I was good at it.
来たぞ
Like I was somewhat able to learn like of the good spots to hang in. Then of course like when you learn of them, you also know where to find people, so vice versa is also true. Heavily movement based BR sounds like a very smart idea to me.
もう少し喜ぼうぜ
Sounds like the best decision you can make. I did watch like a fair amount of H1Z1. Like that did feel like a pretty fun game, like super buggy and a lot of cheaters, but still fairly fun. From what I saw. Like of actually skilled people playing. Like kinda dumb with all the cars and shit, but dumb in a fun way I
せっかく釣っ
feel.
たんだしもう少し喜ぼうぜ
Yeah, that does sound like H1Z1, alright.
この気配は
That do feel like it. Now I'm just reminded... Wait, what? Oh, was Pubig. Pubig existed. I was trying to remember, like, in what game Froob was able to, like, drive onto the roof of a house. I forgot Pubig existed. Man, that went down the
予
shitter.
想をはるかに超えた大きさだ
To be fair, like, I do believe Public Mobile still thrives, at least in, like, China. But Public Desktop? Yeah, that's how I thought it died to its own performance. That was the impression I got. It's always been the biggest meme that Public ran like absolute shit.
あまり見かけない魚だな
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか
Daisy? No, Public also ran like shit.
来たぞ
Also, that reminds me, a couple of days ago, maybe more than that. I believe it was Niji Sanji EN. We're talking about how on the Niji Sanji global server, like Discord server, they started greeting each other by saying like Pagi, I think it's called, like
あまり見かけない
essentially, you
魚だ
know,
な
hi in
ものだな
is it in Indonesian, I think? And like one of the Niji Sanji JP VTubers thought they were saying like PUBG every time. And so installed PUBG and started playing alone and until he realized that oh, you weren't saying PUBG. Harry Potter is going around with their squad on the flying car. Hopefully,
なかなか珍しいのが釣れ
wait,
たな
that reference
見られないけど
will be lost on like
これ食べられる
everybody. But hopefully they were singing I Wanna Rock. Like that reference I don't believe anyone can get, cause there was, at least in my high school days, a parody of Harry Potter in French on the interwebs. That was very dumb. And like, one bit of it was like when they are in the flying car in the second Harry Potter and try to catch up to the train and shit. In that parody, like Ron and Harry were just like very skillfully, I guess, very loudly sang "I Wanna Rock" until well, you know, Ron almost fell out of the car, and then they just started yelling like there's a fucking murder or something. But yeah, that reference will be lost on y'all. Thankfully, some people get them. Like, Ron's mom in that parody would often say like, "That way, that way, that way, that way." So then, like, at some point, my brother said it like, you know, to, might have been one of his students, maybe, like, you know, who was wondering where X or Y thing was, and he quoted that. That student actually got it and was like, "Yo, what? You actually got that reference?" But it's also in said parody that it was somewhat popularized that redheads are evil and have no soul. And hello, I have red hair. Hello. Even the mods make it run worse, but 90% of the time the mods only improve the quality. Well, fuck. I guess of course it would claim it's the mods ruining it. Literally still a better game than only got put 1.0 because Xbox and PlayStation refused to let them on the stores unfinished. Fair. Fair. Hey, Tarkov. I have not seen Tarkov in a hot minute. Like, I don't recall ever hearing anything bad about Tarkov, really, just because that its kind of gameplay was not necessarily for everybody, but for those who were interested, it was pretty darn good.
まさに激闘を制したって感じだな。
Oh, fucking Star Citizen, oh lord, why would you bring that evil upon this chat? Star Citizen. Is there even a playable version of Star Citizen out? Like, isn't that the thing that was like the Kickstarter that kind of just became like, buy X ship for $3,000 or something. Gingers have no soul, same difference. Made of Irish, yeah, fair. I feel like it was mostly popularized in French by this parody. Well, popularized, might be a bit of an exaggeration, might be a bit much, but... Good old Star Citizen. Now betrayed by Daisy, fair, fair. I do believe Frube played Tarkov at some, but like he was very interested in it. So I'm pretty sure he played Tarkov. Stopped following Star Citizen after I tried it a few years ago. Literally couldn't break 4 FPS. Okay, so there is... sorry about that. Somewhat of a playable version out. What the cheapest package flew friends. Over 300 million. How? I'm pretty sure... I believe Matt Colville, I don't know if you know, he's a Dungeons and Dragons DM. I believe he plays He's like the only person I'm aware of that
なかなか
likes
珍
the
しいのが
game.
釣れたな。
ダナの魚もいろいろいるのだな。
Outside of that, I don't understand how people have put this much money into it. I genuinely cannot understand. Like, if you buy, I'm pretty sure there's a thing somewhere that says how much you would pay to buy literally every ship
すごいよ。
in Star Citizen, much like, you know, for fucking Train Simulator. How much it costs to buy, like, all the trains and shit. Pretty sure there's the same for Star Citizen, and if so, how much is it? Bounded by 3.3 million people. Wow. Wow. Now, I do have to wonder. Well, I guess I don't really wonder,
みん
but
な十分食べられるな。
I guess a better question would be like, how many Yandere Simulator is
よし。
Star Citizen? Because I feel like it's kind of in the same hole of like forever projects that kind of just milk people. Kind of feel like it's in the same boat, but one of them has raised a tiny bit more money than the other. This you won't do chat. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh boy. Actually, hasn't Yandere Dev been like arrested or something? I don't even know anymore. It's like this whole it's a rabbit hole of things that you should not ever mention, really. It feels it's oh boy. Like, I was following Yandere Simulator for the longest time. I don't think I ever like I might have downloaded like a beta or whatever, like a version at some point. I don't know if I've ever played it. But I was following the update videos and shit. I forget. Yandere Simulator had a Kickstarter or something, right? Right? Got quite a bit of time fucking around with it for the cheapest version. A slightly less can at
それは
least.
やめられない。
まさに激闘を
Play bold demo of the story before you die. Hopefully. Developer being both stubborn about not getting anyone to work on a game, but also being terrible at programming. Yeah. Yep. Finished version game. What? Alright, Chris Chan, I did hear that. I did not know who Chris Chan was until very recently. Like, I had heard or seen the name, like, Sonny Chu. Might have seen the name one or two times, but like outside that, no, I had no fucking clue. I had no fucking clue, and oh boy.
この大きさ
I'm
では
not
少し物足りないな。
I'm not mad or anything. I don't feel like I missed out. Let's just put it that way. I feel like my life might have been better before knowing. Like, Jesus, that is a story and, 4 halves. Holy fuck. Made a version of the game with copy-pasted rivals, very bare
あんな
bones
竿
and
一本で不思議なもんだ。
Like, he was getting a lot of shit grunted. Oh boy. I mean, Yandev, I mean, in this case. Right, he was... Right, it was banned on Twitch, right. Like, I feel like there was a whole lot of creepy stuff about Yandev going around, but I forget. It's been, again, a hot minute.
この大きさでは少し物足りない。お疲れ様。
Feels very contrarian to have like
これは期待
a
できそうだ。
simulator game, something that is meant to be more like open box kind of deal, and like enforcing a certain outcome. Your next show on Saturday, yeah. Oh boy.
そうはるかに超えた大きさだ。
まさに激闘を制したって感じだな。
It kind of feels like every day you hear about another like
来たぞ。
famous or like, you know, semi-famous person who commits some kind of sexual crime. It's like, is it that hard to be decent? Like, how does it keep going? I feel like one thing that kind of branching off of that, one thing that
こんなのが釣れるなんて。
I feel like I had to learn with growing up is that like new people are born every day, and as such like stuff that I have learned and well, corrected habits or, you know, anything that I've learned they might not have yet. So like have a little patience with people sometimes,
この大きさでは少
give
し
them a
物足りない。
chance to learn, but
せっかく釣ったんだし
with stuff like that, it really feels like, you know, it comes up every day or so. Is nobody gonna learn at some point? Because it is that hard. God fucking damn it. Look at... That's a good one, granted. That is a good one. But hello, Lugu. Welcome to a very weird conversation where we went from BR Games
お疲れ様。
to Star Citizen
いや、
to Yandere Simulator
よし。
to creepy people doing sexual crimes. Like, I feel like Yandev had something along those lines, but I'm not sure. I don't exactly want to be here spewing rumors or something about someone, so please do not take what I say concerning this matter seriously. I genuinely do not remember, so
いい
please
感
do
じの大
your
きさ
own
だ。
research.
ここまで来るともはや戦いだな。
Also, yeah, internet celebrity, like, yeah. I was mostly thinking, like, you know, like showbiz people, especially, and like military people, people in power, essentially, in one way or another. The internet celebrity has also been way too common as of late. Oh boy. Just here for the experience. Well, hopefully I can, and Chad as well, can deliver said experience. To be sane and stable. I mean, on one hand, I feel like I'm not a good person for you to ask that question too.
いい感じの大きさだな。大味
As
でない
someone
といい。
who does write fucked up shit. But still. And enjoys fucked up media as well. But still, like, I do draw the line between fiction and, like, actual people, you know? even
は
into
もっと大きいのを釣れたものだ。
釣りでも理想が高いんだな。
Wow, look at how they say that. Now I'm also reminded of the whole thing about, I think it was called Hate, I believe the game. That was very much just being like, about being a serial killer. Hatred, was that it? Oh, my bad, my bad. Like, that shit was unsavory, to say the least.
あまり見かけない
Like, there,
魚だな。
I do feel like there is a line that has been crossed between, say, like, Dead by Daylight or, God, what's... Man, what's the other one? The one that's actually based on, like, movies and shit with, Jason. Fuck, I forget. Like, Until Dawn and other, like, gruesome games with murder in them. I very much feel like there's a line that's been crossed between those and Hatred. Like, I don't necessarily feel like Hatred doesn't have a place.
お疲れ様。
It's like, I do feel like it can spark discourse. Friday the 13th, thank you. I do feel like maybe Hatred can spark discourse, but I don't know, still. Feels like a bit of a stretch. Like, I feel like I'm being, like, playing devil's advocate here, if I say that. Popular through shock value, yeah, seems like it.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
こいつは煮るのか焼くのか。
I thought, well, I've not seen a whole lot of Hatred, to be fair, but I thought, like, regarding what you're saying about Chernobyl to whatever town it takes place, and I think it just straight up starts with you going, like, you know, I need to kill everybody, I think. Oh, you can see his yes, well, rip. Yeah, that's pretty much my thought on it too, Lugu, pretty much. Pretty much as well. I see you also are using VO. I mean, it did spark conversation about, like, how, well, where the line is, really. Where do we actually agree with the crowd that's like, video games make people violent? God, that was a bit mean. The voice too, sorry. Farming black dye for 12 hours, wait. Is that in Minecraft? Yes, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, Eli did mention that maybe making community server for Terraria and or Minecraft could be an idea. Yeah, as to how I would do that, I'm not sure, because I'm not leaving my PC on 24/7. Wouldn't say no to either, well then.
予想をはるかに超えた大きさだ。さすがに食べきれるかしら。
I am only one baka with one PC. Have to pay for a server. I did look a bit into that. Yeah, like, at least for Terraria, like, at least on Amazon, whatever, AWS, Amazon server thingy. Like, I think Terraria could run on, like, the $5 per month thingy, light sale. Like, half a gigabyte of RAM. And the zoom. Yes, Daddy Amazon. Which reminds me, I learned earlier that apparently Amazon can ban people from their site. I didn't know they did. Because apparently Project Melody is banned from Amazon. Which is kind of wild because she's also a streamer on Twitch. So that was surprising.
ダナの魚もいろいろいるのだな。
Yeah, I don't know. I believe she said she doesn't know either. Like, I heard it just earlier, actually, and, like, I think she said that she, like, actually found them, and, like, the person that answered got someone else, who got someone else, who got someone else, who essentially told her that they could not tell her because it was, like, super secret and dangerous and something, and, like, what? It was so terrible what she did that they could not tell her. I guess, yeah, PayPal wouldn't like that, and also credit cards. You've seen what credit cards have done to a certain adult websites. Well, hello Kirby, welcome to two very interesting talk topics. Thank you for the house from. We're talking about Project Melody's ban from Amazon. eBay's, I guess, like eBay I can see, well I guess Amazon as well, if you're like a seller, like if you scam people. But like as a buyer, I don't know. Yeah, Melody got banned from Amazon, like she still streams on Twitch, but also that was a elite fish. Apparently she cannot buy from Amazon anymore, which is the wildest thing. And doesn't know the reason why, so... Yeah, I have no fucking clue how you do. I have no fucking clue.
釣り上げたぞ。大物だ。
あんな竿一本で不思議なもんだ。
If you're just buying, I don't really see how it can get banned, except if like you cancel orders or something, I don't know. Like do the whole like refund through the credit card thing, maybe your bank, I don't know. Like I know some services ban you for that, like, you know, online games for instance, if you refund something through your bank instead of through whatever process you have available, then yeah, you're banned, bye. Like when people refunded Warcraft 3 Reforged, I believe. Some people did it through their bank and then Blizzard was like, yo, that's shitty, we're banning you. All countries are banned. Or in Space Cut to can't buy things on Amazon, huh? I forget where Space Cut to is from. But your brother, I assume you mean Lugo Toto, the one who lives in Europe, but he's currently, you know, visiting. Kinda curious. And who was... Alright. Also Switzerland, okay. Interesting. I believe... was it? I think it was Australia that only recently got Amazon, I think. Before that, it just, well, they didn't have Amazon there overall, so... It wasn't exactly a ban, or so that it just wasn't implemented there yet. Refund into store credits, to be expected. Netherlands, oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, kinda curious that Amazon doesn't do business there. Or have straight up banned them. I guess it could be like, you know, considering Amazon's wage of their employees and, you know, conditions of their employees, maybe countries that have more strict rules concerning that might not might not be on Amazon's radar, maybe. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of talks about, like, at least in the US, of like Amazon workers forming a union and like Amazon being like, nah, 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 you're not.
行きは良さそうね。いや。来たぞ。
Taking down the offer before anyone reports you. Well, right. I've never really seen a guideline for like buying on Amazon necessarily. Well, like for certain specific things, like, you know, free trials of like Prime or Prime Video, and student discount on Prime, stuff like that had conditions, obviously. Like, especially weird, like here in Quebec, like it looks like our laws are different when it comes to free trials. Because, like, while most places seem to get, like, you know, a free trial and then you get, like, the, well, you get the option to pay for more. Like, here it's like, you subscribe, and by subscribing, you get month 3 to begin with. It's kind of weird. It's like, there's no separate trial, if that makes sense. It's some weird, like, pedantic terminology thing, but they actually have to specify it for some reason. It's really weird. Also, we have, like, laws on giveaways and stuff that makes it so a lot of giveaways in North America are like US and Canada only, excluding Quebec. Because it's too shit to deal with Quebec laws concerning giveaways. This country's banned Amazon. Yeah, I think that's fair, like, as convenient, I mean, don't tell Daddy Twitch and Daddy Amazon, but like, despite how convenient Amazon is, it does, like, just trample over everything else, which on the long term, not good. Not good. I say that as someone who's bought every single PC part I have from Amazon. But, like, I made at least an effort, like my fountain pen, bought it in a local pen shop, for instance, instead of Amazon.
また腕が上がったようだな。
It's called free trial. Oh, okay. Like, it felt like, well, there was a distinction. I guess I could, like, I might not be able to go check considering I have Prime, so. But yeah, true. It's not only Amazon, people sell through Amazon. That is very true. Which is fairly convenient for everyone, like, you know, you list your stuff, and if it's like in their warehouse, then they handle the shipping, so that is a lot less worry on your end. Well, there's been, like, I remember some drama in, like, the literature community, if that makes sense, where, like, some books were pulled for, like, apparently no reason from the storefront. We could get a better price. It's nice enough to put coupon codes on the page for pieces and hold us up. I did have access to Newegg. I don't remember if there's a Canadian Newegg. Like, I'm pretty sure the thing with Newegg was, well, for one thing, part availability, but also, like, shipping cost was quite the factor. Because, well, PC parts aren't exactly light and small with all the packaging as well, so.
あんな竿一本で
And yeah, true, hacking Amazon Basics as well. I mean, I'm guilty of buying some Amazon Basic stuff, to be fair. Like, I am very much someone who buys house brands. In like grocery stores, drug stores, everywhere. I buy house brand whenever I can, pretty much. You know, except if I've tried the original brand and found it better in some way, you know. In the case of food, if I thought it tasted better. And alright, good luck making food, Kabi, don't die. It do be convenient loophole, that's for sure. But like everybody with half a brain cell does see that Amazon is the one making bank. Buy the first thing your eyes meet, I have noticed. Right, I need water. Whoops! I forgot fish would just fuck off. Well then. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, that is true, like worker conditions especially. Holy fuck. Like that shit is some horror story. Like the quota stuff. Like it is kinda harsh too, because like as someone on consumer side, I have experienced the appeal like, yo, 2-day shipping? Hell yeah. 2-day free shipping? Well, not quite. Well, actually, yes, with Prime. I have Prime, so yeah, I am part of the problem. Cry boxes, holy fuck. And yeah, kinda same now, so I do tend to do extensive research into that stuff as well. I mean, heck, even this game I'm playing right here. Like, I bought it off the Bandai Namco store instead of Steam because of the exchange rate. I think I saved about $2 Canadian, maybe not even. I think. Unlike well, I think it's like with taxes 97 Canadian, I believe. So yeah, saved my 2%. Yeah, I guess that's fair. No, no, enough. Sorry. That is fair enough, but I do feel like I'm still, you know, one of many reasons why the conditions are that way. Modern day slaves, not wrong. Not wrong. That's why I do try to make at least a small difference when I can, and buy something somewhere else instead. Like, you know, somewhere that's not another fucking giant. Yeah, true. How much is fucking Jeff worth at this point? I don't even know. I don't even want to know. God, I'm just now reminded as well of, I think it's Bombardier here. It's like a, what you even call them? Like, they just make, like, boats and planes and, what you call them? ATVs, like, recreation vehicles, essentially. They make all kinds of vehicles, essentially, just not cars. And they've been like in massive debt, just bleeding money for, I don't know, several decades at this point, and like the government always have to just pick them up, give them money, give them a loan or something for them to just not close down because they have a lot of jobs. But then, like, you know, they're on the verge of bankruptcy. They just beg everybody to give them money, and then the government's like, all right, here's like a loan of 10 million with X or Y condition. Next day the CEOs vote themselves like a fucking 2 million bonus for performance. Like, why do you just vote yourself bonuses when you just avoided bankruptcy with external aid? How does that make sense? It's just rich people putting more monies into their own pockets because they voted that they deserved it. I'm angry. I'm angry at selfish people and greedy people, despite being both myself. Give it for free, then you remove your cards from your account. I'll go through a 10-step process to help Prime fair. I mean, I only have Prime myself because it's like, I think over the course of a year, it's like, I don't know, $2 more expensive than a Twitch sub would be. And I get a free Twitch sub with it. So it's like, there's no downside really to it for me. I just get a year worth of a Twitch subscription at the price of a year worth of a Twitch subscription, just with more benefits. Then there was like when I was a student and it was half off. I felt like I was just costing Amazon money. Which I did enjoy. A death laser somewhere in a volcano. Is this a Simpsons episode? This is a Simpsons episode. Where's Homer's mom? Homer? I don't even know how to say his name in English. The main fucking character of The Simpsons. Also, I need to sneeze. I actually didn't sneeze. So, fucking 189 billion dollars. I'm not sure if there's a difference between like a personal net worth and one's well, one's halves, you know. How much money he has and how much property he has. Yeah, I know that's how it's spelled. The problem is pronouncing it. My mouth doesn't know how to pronounce it. It's weird. It's like when I try to say autumn fall. Something doesn't work with my mouth. The King Frenchie over here. Also, it might not help. My throat is kind of hacked. I assume there's a billion? Yeah, okay. Like, whoa, it has 321 bucks. Wow. Get a new mouth? Alright, we'll do. Please fund my new mouth by subscribing today to Jeff Bezos' GoFundMe or Jeff Bezos Coffee. or Kofi, I don't know how to pronounce it, like Kofi. The thing to tip, mostly artists. Mouth fun, yes, I did. No super chats here, well, guess I'll just cry using my current
ここまで
mouth.
来るともはや戦いだ
Creative accounting, hell yeah.
いや
I know a few people who could take a page out of his book. That 321 books. I mean, I sure could. Also, not exactly related, but talking, well, speaking of mouth and using Weibe's emotes, I only learned yesterday that Weibe and Fruit were on the BBC, like had an interview about VTubing, and pretty much everyone was like, whoa, Bei was actually like professional and didn't say dicks. Wow. Also, it does show that they made an effort not to show anything below below the collarbone on both their avatars. It does
次
show.
はもっと大きいのを釣りたいものだ
飼うには手頃な大きさだな
Because yeah, I don't think people watching the BBC would have been very happy about seeing their respective outfits. It's a bit unfortunate. Is it okay if I consider that a small victory, like that Elon Musk is not worth as much as Jeff Bezos? Can I take that as a small victory?
あまり見かけない魚だな
Ah.
腕が上がったようだな
Like, I really feel like for every good thing that Tesla does, both Tesla and Elon Musk himself do like 20 terrible things. 'Cause holy shit. I guess this is now like Depression, the stream, essentially. Just like everything that makes the world shitty, the
十分
stream.
食べられるな
こりゃ食い出がありそうだぜ
Normal flesh and blood people sing. Oh yeah, that is very funny. I like that. I do like that, man. Also, yes, rich people, that for real. Oh wait, shit, never mind. I got confused with the 321 billion earlier. Well, no small victories, then I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. Which one was it that I saw, like the panel of guests or something that had like one virtual avatar in them? Or like, you know, sometimes it fits like in the context of like a collab, a stream collab, or like an anime convention, something like that. I feel like there has been some circumstances where it's like, it looks very out of place, and I cannot think of one off the top of my head. Which is a shame. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, like, my throat is fucked, so might be even harder to understand me, sorry.
次は
I
もっ
guess
と
I'll
大
clear
きい
my
の
throat
を
real
釣り
quick.
たいものだ行きは良さそうね
I'm not sure I knew of that one also. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I mean, Don't actually quote me on that, but like, I mean, I'm fairly sure Elon's Twitter is it might qualify as hate speech for a lot of it. I feel like he's one of those that just says like controversial thing number one,
すごい迫力。やったね。
just to get like the attention. I don't know why I went with number one. There are a lot of controversial, shitty things you could say. Yeah. Oh god. I do enjoy the memes showing like his fan base is taking bullets for him for no reason. That is so on point. Or like for some reason they are very adamant about like having Saint Elon Musk guide them. And do no wrong and see no evil, whatever.
少し物足りないな。
せっかく釣ったんだしもう少し
Yeah,
喜ぼうぜ
true. Well, I feel like there are like different levels. There's like the funny meme man, and there's also like our technological emperor is here. He who will change the face of the earth with computers. Kind of the messiah of electronics for some people.
なかなか珍しいのが釣れたな。
こいつは煮るのか
Oh yeah, the fucking right, the fucking crypto market. God, don't get me started on crypto. God. Ah. Fucking hell. This is Seraph gets mad the stream apparently. Okay, I'm not actually mad, it's just stuff like that I find just real shitty and I'm very much more of a depressed person than an angry person when it comes to stuff that I disagree with.
やったぞ。これだから釣りはやめられない。さすがに食べきれるかしら。
Homeless dude $20 being called a chef when he bought a sandwich with it. I guess. Like I don't know how much weight he has into like the research and development and like all the projects that Tesla does. I have no clue. And I kind of hope that, you know, there is someone, or well, several people probably, that are in charge of, you know, research and putting forward new projects, and that they get recognition they deserve. Between fucking all, I like
釣り
that.
上げたぞ。大物だ。
Perpetually enraged.
迫力。やったね。
In today's stream, we all become Hulk. We know no chill anymore.
かかった。
You know, it would be nice to just have, like, genuinely nice and good people be at the forefront
あまり見かけない
of the interwebs.
見慣れないけど。
About them video games, we're catching fish. Two bachelors to refuck. I'm almost as instructed as Elon Musk. I have 1 bachelor's and 1 certificate. Holy shit. Also, is one of them honorary? Out of curiosity. honorary diplomas and certificates are the one thing I find really funny. Like, sometimes you actually have, like, you may have earned some skills in, like, certain projects and activities you partook in. A lot of times it just looks like bullshit, X famous person, yeah, we're gonna give them a diploma. That will make us famous as well. Any games on the horizon interested in? Excellent question, Nev. Thank you for changing the topic. I'm not... I've so not been in, like, the, current releases cycle. And I'm not used to looking to stuff that is coming out really well, except, like, if I have a game console especially. And there's an entry in a series that I like, then yes. If I had a Switch, I would say, like, Triangle Strategy looks fucking great. Metroid Dread, I've seen bits of it. It seems pretty darn good. Having said, it seems also very short, surprisingly so. There is a goal to the fishing stream in the sense that each of these is worth 1,200 bucks. And I need bucks. So, yup. We're grinding money. And OSRS Leagues 3 fair. Founders said the companies were in the right place at the right time. Yeah, true. I mean, there's the whole thing about Amazon starting a garage with Jeff doing his own thing. Like, I do want to give credits where credits are due, but I do feel like what started as a good initiative and something that, turned out very profitable has become somewhat of a cancer? Says a person thinking about, getting an Amazon server to run Terraria on. Wait, is he the founder of PayPal? What? I didn't know that. I'll be fucking damned. Alright, time to find an alternative. Wait, I had no fucking clue. Hey, 300,000. It's fucking late. I should have been gone so long ago. But I was just stuck here in a cycle of hatred and salt. Man, I've not saved. I saved once during this whole stream. We've gone 3 hours without saving. Who's this? I don't know this Seraph. What happened to the real Seraph? Venmos, and I've seen the name around. Might have to look into it. I've seen the name around. But yeah, game releases, well, I guess I'll switch to the end screen. One moment. Besides those two, save 20 times we save, you're right, I should have. Besides Triangle Strategy and Metroid Dread, which recently came out, and me not having a Switch. I genuinely don't know. I have no fucking idea. I feel like most high-profile, like, non-indie games are kind of lost on me. Like, even indie games, like, I only pick a few here and there. To be fair, I've been kind of stuck in the whole, like, whoa, we're playing GameCube games now with a randomizer. That's just me. So, like, I'm not super knowledgeable about current stuff, I want to say. And, like, some stuff that is fairly hyped, like, say, Shin Megami Tensei 5, is it? I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei, so it's kind of lost on me. Like, maybe I could go into the series with that one, maybe. Maybe I could also wait and see and watch someone else do it, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to really... argue against like streaming as a marketing tool, but I do watch a lot of games that I don't end up buying as well, to be quite honest. Have ink ribbons, haven't seen. Wait, ink ribbons, is that a thing in the game? I'm reminded of Fatal Frame, but is that a safe currency in a game? Oh, Resident Evil, makes sense, makes sense. I've never played Resident Evil, in fact, and I believe you have started a marathon of them now, so I believe, for this here month of October. I do believe. When do you plan on continuing? Putting you on the spot here. Selling you out. in the nice sense, I suppose. There's also like, you know, selling out in the bad sense, where well, for one thing, World War II comes to mind with Jewish people getting sold out to the Nazi. Not that kind of selling out, none of that here. Dollar allowed, yes, that kind, thank you. That kind. Kiev and Elon don't really have that much control over the whole conglomerate. It's there to wreck in the dash. Yeah, it really is that at this point. That's kind of why, like, I also, to some extent I get, but to some other extent I don't get the whole, what you call it, like Wall Street, actions, is that what they're called? Like stock market, that's the name. Like, on one hand, I do get like investing into companies and, you know, you reaping some rewards out of it. I, on the other hand, don't understand how it's become its own thing. Like, kind of separate from anything else that just like is a money-making machine, essentially. I do feel like, you know, if you put enough time and enough also money to begin with in it, you can make money and like earn a living off of it, which is mad. Which is insane. Like, I mean, I see this, I'm not exactly in a position to say this, but it does feel like, you know, if there's one thing that's not contributing in any way to society, it's just like living off of stonks. It's the weirdest thing to me. Mood ring for the wealthy really is. Our world is just very weird. Like, as much as I feel like, you know, I don't want to sound like some, I don't know, some weird, some political extremist or something. But like, I do feel like capitalism is very flawed. But on the other hand, I don't see us adopting another model necessarily. Like, for one thing, if we were to just drop the notion of money entirely, it would kind of require us to each, like, you know, work in some manner and recognize everyone's work as more or less equivalent to one another, which I feel like would not fly. It probably wouldn't fly. But also had a philosophy, how do you pronounce that? Philosophy teacher in college. That was very much an anarchist. Very much an anarchist. And like, while I agree with the ideals of anarchy, like equality, equity, and like liberty, I believe, essentially everyone is equal, because that's the basis of, you know, not having any rulers, anybody above anybody else. But also it kind of requires everyone contribute to society, like in no matter how big or small scale we're talking. Like, say you're in a small village, if you're just here to leech off of other people, you're gonna be kicked out. I do feel like it very much requires people to understand that they need to contribute and to also not seek power over others, not seek wealth over others. And as much as I would like that to be reality, yeah, no, people are shitty. I don't have enough faith in humanity to believe such thing can happen. So you know. You know. Pretty extreme view I have here. I'm sorry. And in the, like, actually playing the stonks market does require an ungodly amount of time. That is just, like, not worth it, except if, like, I guess if you have enough money to just, like, essentially have enough to just throw a bunch and you make a profit off of what stakes, no matter what, then, I guess at that point it might become less time consuming, but outside of that, then, you know, you need to spend a lot of time on that. When people stop being shitty, you know, that's the problem, ain't it? Ain't it? Intoxicated enough for the present. I'm sorry. We just went like on a tangent from another 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 tangent, and rinse and repeat. I mean, sleep deprived does count as intoxicated in my book. I feel like it's the same effect on me. Same. Anyway, it's fucking late. It's almost 4 a.m. God damn. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I think we'll be good on fish for now. But tomorrow will be accessory hell, where we're gonna spend all that money to hopefully, you know, make good accessories to equip on our folks. Mix and match, merge, and I don't have another word to put there. Rip. Got too much. If only it worked that way. If only. God, that kind of sounds oppressive. It kind of felt like, you know, if we had a common pool of sleep, I'd be one to just sleep all day. Which on one hand sounds comfy, but on the other hand kind of sounds depressive as shit. I'm more of the comfy kind though. I guess, like, resting might be better, you know, read in bed, watch stuff in bed. Yeah, no, I'm down. Give me that. Double what I thought would be enough. To be fair, I did, like, do 50% more than I expected. So, not bad, not bad. Right, I did, like what, 350 more or less total gout. I'm sitting at 300,000 at the moment. And I had, what, like, total, I think I had earned like 800,000 before today. That is a, like, marginal step up. For 46 hours. Holy shit. It's almost enough for the arc to be sealed and ready for delivery. Almost. Just need 2 more. So congrats on BB, Pachi. Wow, what a refund on that. Wow. Anyway, I said I was gonna host someone. Who am I hosting? I suppose I will be hosting Literal again. Damn. Did not expect to see him live again tonight. But do you like to see it? He is continuing Undertale from, I suppose, last time. I'm not sure when his last stream was, but if you enjoy Undertale or Toho, because Literal is a huge Toho nerd. So if you want to talk Toho, you're gonna be in for a treat. Below story, hell yeah. The one and only. Seen in more fish, sure. Anyway, it's pretty much 4 a.m. I'm out. Thanks for watching whatever the fuck this stream was. God. How did we go down this hole? fishing in a stream. You're welcome. Thanks for watching me stream and further further pouring oil on the salt that I was feeling. Yes, do have good fish. Like it here though, glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Anyway, my throat's fucked. I need to go. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hosts, follows, subs, resubs, raids, prime subs, gifts, bits, donations. I think that's everything that went off the rail fast. And I'll see you all tomorrow for fewer fish. Bye-bye. I love y'all.